This is an urgent message to all that this video finds. This is a very turbulent time on the planet, and we're feeling this within ourselves. Everything that we're experiencing right now, it's not just about right now. We're releasing many, many templates and timelines. So your emotional body may need support, a lot of support. Many of you are experiencing intense emotions, and I encourage you to let those emotions move through you, to alchemize. Maybe you're letting out anger or sadness or grief or fear or insecurity or doubt or irritation, frustration. We're being mindful of not letting that out on others. We move it through our body. We find out what it is at the root of the emotion. What is the belief running this emotion? And then discern what you're ready to release. Maybe you know that thing or that area of your life that you're really wanting to change, but you don't know how to change it. Can you release the emotion from your body through your movement, through your breath, through sound or art? And then accept that whatever is needed for that change to occur will occur. We're receiving, in many ways, an awakening of memories through these light codes. So as those memories return, gifts may unveil, gifts may resurface, re-express from you, and you're being invited to just allow that to occur. And as hard as it may be for you to see those around you experiencing extreme emotion that you want to help, we're remembering our sovereignty. When someone else is having a situation where the nervous system is triggered, can we have the ability to say, strengthen my nervous system, and may this also strengthen their nervous system? The nervous system is meant to be in a very soft, supple state. So as soon as we are tensing, maybe unknowingly, unconsciously, we're starting to tell that nervous system something's wrong. So that's why the practices of meditation and the breath and what do I see, what do I hear, what do I sense, what do I feel, that's how we can change the pattern. That's where we can before we reach fight or flight. Sense the pattern, learn from the pattern. One thing we're being reminded of in this transmission is that everything is pattern-based on the earth. And so when your emotional body is being triggered, when your emotional body is inflamed and wanting to release, we can find the solace and the neutrality by looking at the pattern. We're being reminded not to stay stuck when we get stuck. Notice the small ways you get thrown off. You're already noticing the big ways you get thrown off. But what about the subtle gestures, ways of getting to where you're going? What about the energy you're putting into when you wake up, to those morning processes? Each day we have the opportunity to start anew. Each and every single day. New. You have the ability to revise and edit as you go along in life. And every single day when you go to sleep, or even if you don't, that next day is a new day, a new timeline if you choose it. So the energy, the intentionality that you're starting each day with, how can you fine-tune that? How can that get a little bit more enjoyable for you? How can that get a little bit more soft for you, inviting for you into the day? And start making those subtle changes. In this transmission, your spiritual guidance team is working through your energetic field. We're not just having a conversation. But in this transmission, we're working with both the subconscious and the conscious. So that what we're getting back there during the energy healing and the energy work can be brought into here, where you live your life. This is a Sri Yantra sacred geometry that I've been working with, that I was being prompted to share with all of you, and we're just getting the little reminder right now, right here. Spirit works in images and geometries, in energy, in archetype. So when you receive something like this, you don't need to understand with your mind what it's doing for you. It's doing it for you. It, again, like light language, like energy healing, goes beyond the conscious mind. So it's skipping over those parts of you that have built beliefs about how you're supposed to conduct yourself, or who you're supposed to be as you in this avatar that you're in. So as we take in these high frequency light codes that are pouring in, which contain support for us as we shift into a higher frequency state. We're also allowing the cleansing and purification of the old ways we conducted ourselves, the old ways we limited ourselves, the old ways we restricted ourselves, and played it safe, perhaps. And so give yourself the time and space and grace to integrate new versions of you that are birthing every minute. And to leave you one last quantum tool. We spoke about patterns, and if you don't know what to do next or what's going to shift for you to start elevating your experience and helping you embody what you came here to embody, small changes just to your daily habits can do immense wonders and miracles in your life. Small changes. Instead of this breakfast, I do this breakfast, or instead of this exercise, I do this exercise, or instead of going this way, I go that way, or instead of putting the other first, I put myself first, or small changes. And some of them will feel like big changes to you, but every time that you stamp in that you're willing to be flexible, you're willing to try something new, you're stamping into the universe that you're ready. I'm ready for something new. If you've been feeling in an emotional state that you're displeased with or dissatisfied with, by showing the universe and in turn yourself that you don't have to always have it the same, that you don't have to always choose this, you don't have to always go this way, you don't have to always experience it this way. You're rewiring your neural network. You're showing your neural pathways that they're open to new experiences, therefore magnifying to you those experiences you dream of that you feel are for some reason blocked from you, or they're out of your reach, or you can't have them because of XYZ, or whatever it is that your perception has a replaying reel about. So just know that as we receive these cosmic codes, as you may return to other experiences in other forms, in other dimensions, in other spaces and places, remember that it's all happening for a divine reason. None of it is to be feared. You're allowing it. You're allowing it. You're alchemizing. You're alchemizing. You're seeing yourself with neutrality. You're seeing what you see with neutrality. You're realizing nothing needs to stop you, halt you, freeze you, put you in fear. You always have a tool there. And if you feel you don't, your spiritual guidance team of the highest Christ and light always has a tool for you. So ask them, because they cannot help you unless you ask them. We're in a free will universe. That is why spirit guides, you may feel you can't reach them. How do I reach them? How do I reach them? They're always there, but you need to ask. You need to ask. You need to ask. Ask and you shall receive. Also know that if you do ask and it's from your ego and it's just going to hurt you and give you another hurdle along the path, they'll drop in something for you, but it'll always be steering you back within to your center, to your soul, to your heart. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining. I do hope that you take a look at my offerings, all linked below, and do be sure to ground, to hydrate, to nurture yourself with whatever it is that feels authentic and true and aligned in your heart. Each and every day. Drop that heart before you have a chance to let that ego mind come back online for the day. It'll come back online and you'll know how to deal with it. Are we sure this is where we want to be? Drop into the heart. And if it's chattering, can you ask it, can you go off to the side today so that I can just be in my heart, and then sink within? Maybe watch that monkey mind of yours kind of, but mama, and then sink into that. These are all simply energetic codes to activate more of you. Thank you for being here. Namaste.